Hi, I'm Philip Keevil, pastor of First Presbyterian Church in Reading. Our sanctuary, our building is right opposite the library on 5th Street, downtown Reading. And each week I present what really amounts to a short summary of the message that I'll be preaching on that coming Sunday. And we have been examining Paul's first letter to the Corinthians from the perspective of pledging allegiance to the cross in our lives. We've seen that the cross is not only the means by which we are saved from sin, it is also the model of the lives that we're called to live once we are saved. And this week we're going to look at a very important section of this epistle in chapters 12 and 13. It is the passage where Paul deals with the whole question of the church as the body of Christ. And what we will see here as we examine these two chapters is how essential the church is to the Christian. For too many Christians, it's a sort of add-on. It's something they can take or leave. It's not very important. I remember having a conversation with a taxi driver who told me he had no interest in the church because he couldn't find one that preached the whole truth. What he meant, of course, was that he couldn't find one that agreed with him on everything. But the church is essential because it is the body of Christ, and each member of the church, baptized into the church by the Holy Spirit, at conversion, when they become Christians, is a vital part of the whole. Each of us, says Paul, constitute a ligament, a joint, a bone, a muscle, without which the body cannot function. We are all essential to it, and we are all a part of it. Earlier in this epistle, as we saw last week, in fact, the apostle rebukes the Corinthians for the way the wealthy treated the poor, particularly when they gathered for what were called love feasts in people's homes. The rich had filet mignon, and the poor had to do with peanut butter and jelly, and sometimes nothing at all. And Paul is outraged by such behavior. This continues into the 12th chapter of 1 Corinthians, where Paul says that everyone is vital, and that in fact those who appear to be of less value are given special care. And then he says, when one suffers, we all suffer. When one rejoices, we all rejoice. That leads into the 13th chapter. It is the ode to love, in praise of love as the chief grace in the Christian life, the chief evidence that we are indeed and in fact born again by the Spirit of God. Well, that's what we're going to be looking at on Sunday, and I hope that you'll be here. I hope that you'll be able to share in this with us. Great music, good teaching, and a great time of fellowship. The service is at 10:30 on Sunday morning. There's parking at the side of the building, and we hope to see you there. God bless you. Have a great day.